time. And yeah, I had been quite excited to meet you all, but just couldn't get the chance to be in this session. So I would really let's do a very quick introduction. We also have Tathya and Aisha from Tribes for Good, who are our presenters for today. So all of us will do a quick round of introduction where we'll share our names, what grade we are in, what subjects we have taken up, and any of our hobbies, any of our interest areas. And we'll keep on passing the mic. So I'll start first and I'll just keep on passing the mic one by one, okay? So, hi everybody, I am Nikita and I am a program manager and trainer at Tribes for Good. I am based in Chandigarh. I live in Chandigarh city, and I have a lot of interest in the field of mental health. I like to do art, painting, pottery. That's my, interest area. And whenever I have ample time, lot of time, I like to travel. I really like hills, so I like to go for trekking or hiking. I really like that. Apart from that, I think I'm just enjoying the weather these days. It's been raining here. It rained very badly yesterday over here, but the weather got pleasant. So I'll pass the mic to Afsha.
Okay, so my name is Aisha. I am studying in FY Become first year and I live in Chembur. I love also travel to explore a new thing, new place. Um, yeah, thank you,
Thanks, Afsha. You can pass on the mic to somebody.
sweetie.
Hello everyone.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi. So my name is I am Sweetie and I am studying in FY CS from Bhavna Trust College, which is in Govandi. I love exploring new things and learning new things and exploring myself. And thank you. I really like to hear about you.
Thank you,
Nice to meet
sweetie.
you.
Yes, same here. You can pass on the mic to
I would
somebody else.
like to pass my mic to Bhavika Rathod, please.
Hello everyone. My name is Bhavika. I am studying in SYJC, and my hobbies is listening to old songs. Thank you.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Good. Who will you give the turn to now?
Shakuntala.
Okay, Shakuntala's turn.
Okay. Hi, my name is Shakuntala. I'm studying at SYJC in Hinduja College, and that's
Okay, you have to pass the mic to somebody.
I want to pass the mic to Rajesh.
Uh, my name is Raju, and I am studying in SYJC in Elphinstone College, and my hobby is reading mangas. Thank
Oh,
you.
very nice. Which one are you reading currently?
Demon Slayer.
Okay, interesting. Good to know that. Very, happy to know that. Good. You want to pass the mic to somebody, Raju?
Uh, Pawan.
Okay, Pavan's turn.
Hi everyone, my name is Pawan. I am studying in ITI in mechatronics. I am living to the Kandivali. And bas, thank you.
Okay, thank you so
I
much.
am past the mic, Amit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Amit, and I am currently studying in 11th standard from Mahatma Phule Education Society. And my hobby is to draw paintings and portraits. Thank you.
Okay, very interesting. Great. Okay, perfect. So I will now invite Tathya and Aisha as well to introduce themselves. And then we will start with Tathya first, and then Aisha will pick a topic, okay? But both of you can introduce yourself first. Yeah,
Uh,
Aisha, you want to go first?
yeah. Hi everyone, I'm Aisha. I just started grade 11 and I live in Gurgaon. I go to a school called Pathway School Gurgaon. A little bit about me is that I really enjoy reading, as many of you do. I like listening to music as well, and I'm especially interested in business management and economics. And I've also chosen those subjects as part of like in my like school. And I'm really excited to be part of today's workshop.
Thanks, Aisha. We'll have Aisha's topic as well. Then first we can move forward with Tathya. Tathya, over to you with your introduction, and then you can move on into your presentation.
Okay, ma'am. So, hello everyone. My name is Tathya Agarwal. I study in ninth grade in Prudence School and I live in Delhi. So, my hobbies are to vibe code and play tennis. So, today I will be like helping you learn about AI.
Okay. I think you can start sharing your screen.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, clearly.
Hey everyone, thanks for being here. आज हम बात करने वाले हैं AI और इसका एक्चुअली हमारे फ्यूचर के लिए क्या मीनिंग है। इसके लिए आपको कोडिंग या कोई टेक्निकल बैकग्राउंड की ज़रूरत नहीं है। बाय द एंड ऑफ दिस सेशन आप एग्जैक्टली समझ जाओगे कि एआई को रेज्यूमे, कॉलेज एप्लीकेशंस और जॉब सर्च में कैसे यूज़ करना है और साथ ही एआई यूज़ करते समय सेफ कैसे रहना है। ओके, सो व्हाई आर वी इवन डूइंग दिस सेशन? इसके थ्री मेन रीजंस है। फर्स्ट, एआई ऑलरेडी हायरिंग और सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस का पार्ट बन चुका है। कंपनीज एआई का यूज कर के रिज्यूमेस को स्क्रीन करने के लिए यूज कर रही है और कुछ कॉलेजेस भी एआई असिस्टेड टूल्स यूज करते हैं जैसे जिससे एसेस को वो फ्लैग करने के लिए मदद ले सके। सो दिस इज इजंट फ्यूचर स्टफ, ये अभी भी हो रहा है और आपके बारे में डिसीजंस में यूज हो रहा है। सेकंड, ईमेल के ईमेल के एग्जाम्पल को देखो। बैक इन 2005 अगर आपको ईमेल यूज करना नहीं आता था तो जॉब्स के लिए आपको सीरियस डिसएडवांटेज होता था। एआई इज बिकमिंग दैट सेम काइंड ऑफ बेसलाइन स्किल। एआई ना जाने अब न्यूट्रल नहीं है, इट्स अ गैप। और और थर्ड, गुड न्यूज ये है कि इसके लिए कोडिंग या मैथ्स की जरूरत नहीं। It is a simple skill, just like learning how to Google something properly. आप ऑलरेडी डेली एआई यूज कर रहे हैं और अब उसको रिलाइज भी नहीं कर सकते। अब यहाँ एक इंटरेस्टिंग पार्ट है जो यूजुअली लोगों को सरप्राइज करता है। आप ऑलरेडी ईयर से एआई यूज कर रहे हो, बस आप उसे एआई नहीं कहा। सिरी या गूगल असिस्टेंट जब आप कुछ बोलते हो और वो आपकी मीनिंग को अंडरस्टैंड करता है, दैट्स एआई। गूगल मैप्स जब ट्रैफिक प्रिडिक्ट करता है और रियल टाइम में रूट चेंज करता है तो वो भी एआई है। नेटफ्लिक्स या स्पॉटिफाई जब आपके टेस्ट या मूवीज, शोज या सॉन्ग्स रिकमेंड करता है, सो वो भी एआई है। So I want you to remember this mindset. AI isn't new. It just got smarter and more visible. पहले AI मोस्टली बैकग्राउंड में काम करता था। अब हम एक्चुअली इसको कंट्रोल और डायरेक्ट कर सकते हैं और हमारे लिए यूजफुल थिंग्स करवा सकते हैं। एआई एआई सिर्फ टेक इंडस्ट्री की चीज नहीं है। इट्स ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट इन द एवरीडे वर्ल्ड अराउंड अस। हेल्थकेयर में एआई एक्सरे स्कैन्स को फास्टर एनालाइज करने में हेल्प करता है, सो प्रॉब्लम्स को अर्लियर डिटेक्ट किया जा सकता है। एजुकेशन में एआई ट्यूटर्स 24/7 अवेलेबल हो सकते हैं और आपके लर्निंग स्टाइल को के अकॉर्डिंग अडेप्ट कर सकते हैं। ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में ट्रैफिक डिले प्रिडिक्ट कर सकते हैं और इंस्टेंटली ऑल्टरनेट रूट्स को सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं। अब एग्रीकल्चर में ड्रोन्स और सेंसर्स क्रॉप्स की हेल्थ मॉनिटर करते हैं और वेस्ट रिड्यूस करने में हेल्प करते हैं। सो द मेन पॉइंट इज एआई कोई डिस्टेंट सिलिकॉन वैली कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है। It's already touching hospitals, schools, roads, farms, and probably such कुछ ऐसे भी places जिनके बारे में आप पर्सनली जानते हो। अब यह कुछ टूल्स है जो आप यूज करते हैं और उनमें सभी फ्री ऑप्शंस आते हैं, जैसे कि चैट जीपीटी या फिर क्लॉड। ये आप एक ऑल पर्पस एआई असिस्टेंट्स की तरह सोच सकते हैं जो आपके लिए राइटिंग, एक्सप्लेनेशंस और बहुत सारी चीजें एकदम से बना के दे सकते हैं। गूगल की एआई टूल्स जैसे ईमेल, डॉक्स और शीट्स के अंदर डायरेक्टली इंटीग्रेटेड है, जिससे आपको दूसरे टैब्स में जंप करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती। कैनवा एआई पोस्टर्स, ग्राफिक्स और इवन प्रेजेंटेशन स्लाइड्स को सेकंड्स में क्रिएट करने में हेल्प करता है। और ग्रामरली हमारी टाइपिंग के टाइम पर ग्रामर और टोन को इम्प्रूव करने में हेल्प करता है। एआई पावर्ड रेज्यूमे बिल्डर्स भी है जिनके पास रेडीमेड टेम्पलेट्स और बुलेट पॉइंट सजेशंस प्रोवाइड करता है। आपको एक्सपेंसिव सेटअप की जरूरत नहीं है। यह बेसिक फोन से भी एआई यूज किया जा सकता है। लेट्स मेक दिस सुपर सिंपल। एक क्विक चीट शीट। अगर आपको कुछ राइट करना है या ब्रेनस्टॉर्म करना है तो आप चैट जीपीटी या फिर क्लॉड को यूज कर सकते हैं। अगर आपको पोस्टर, ग्राफिक या प्रेजेंटेशन बनाना है तो आप कैनवा एआई या फिर गामा एआई यूज कर सकते हैं। अगर आपको ग्रामर और टोन इम्प्रूव करनी है तो आप ग्रामरली यूज कर सकते हैं। और अगर आपको सर्च या रिसर्च को एफिशिएंट बनाना है तो आप गूगल एआई यूज कर सकते हैं। अब आप इसकी मदद से जान सकते हो कि कौन से सबसे बेस्ट है। ये प्रोबेबली एंटायर सेशन का मोस्ट डायरेक्ट यूजफुल पार्ट है। सो लेट्स स्लो डाउन अ लिटिल। ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग ऐसे आइडियाज। अगर कॉलेज एसेज के टॉपिक को लेकर स्टक हो, एआई से डिफरेंट एंगल्स और डायरेक्शंस पूछ सकते हो। बट ऐसे एआई से लिखवाने के लिए नहीं है। वो आपके लिए हेल्प है जिससे आप थिंक कर सकते हो और आप उससे अपने रिज्यूमे बुलेट्स को स्ट्रेंथन कर सकते हो। अगर आप एक लिखते हो कि आपने टीम प्रोजेक्ट पे काम करा है, तो आप एआई की हेल्प से उसे मोर स्पेसिफिक और अचीवमेंट फोकस्ड बनाने में हेल्प ले सकते हो। आप उससे मॉक इंटरव्यू के प्रैक्टिस और एआई को अपना प्रैक्टिस इंटरव्यूअर बना सकते हो, जिससे वो आपसे टफ क्वेश्चंस पूछ के आप उसके अपने आंसर्स बोल सकते हो। So here is the rule. I really want you to remember AI is your co-pilot, not your ghostwriter. आपकी वॉइस, आपकी स्टोरी एआई सिर्फ एक डायरेक्टर, एडिटर है जो आपको उससे बेटर वे में एक्सप्रेस करने में हेल्प करता है। अब आते हैं वर्क इटसेल्फ के बारे में। बट आई वांट टू रिफ्रेम इट। रिटेल एआई इन्वेंट्री ट्रैकिंग हैंडल कर सकता है, while humans कस्टमर सर्विस और प्रॉब्लम्स प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व पर फोकस करते हैं। एडमिन रोल्स एआई रूटीन टास्क जैसे शेड्यूलिंग ऑटोमेट कर सकता है, while ह्यूमन स्ट्रैटेजी और डिसीजंस पर फोकस कर सकता है। हेल्थ केयर एआई डायग्नोसिस में हेल्प कर सकता है, पर डॉक्टर्स से ट्रीटमेंट डिसाइड करते हैं और पेशेंट से कम्युनिकेट करते हैं। ट्रेड्स में एआई मेंटेनेंस को प्रिडिक्ट कर सकता है, बट स्किल्ड वर्कर्स ही एक्चुअल इंस्टॉलेशन और रिपेयरिंग करते हैं। आप अगर पैटर्न को नोटिस करें तो पहले काफी वर्क, रूटीन टास्क और रेपिटेटिव डिसीजंस थे, पर अब फोकस ग्रेजुअली स्ट्रैटेजी, जजमेंट और क्रिएटिविटी की तरफ शिफ्ट हुआ है। While एआई रेपिटेटिव वर्क हैंडल करता है, सो जॉब्स सिंपली वैनिश नहीं हो रही है। जॉब्स के अंदर जो स्किल्स वैल्यूएबल है वो चेंज हो रही है। So if tasks are changing, then what actually matters, not less. Critical thinking, AI आइडियाज जनरेट कर सकता है, बट आप डिसाइड करते हो कि कौन सा आइडिया एक्चुअली गुड है। कम्युनिकेशन, एआई ड्राफ्ट कर सकता है, बट रियल पीपल से कनेक्ट करना अब भी आपको ही करना है। अडेप्टेबिलिटी, जॉब्स रैपिडली चेंज हो रही है, सो क्विकली न्यू थिंग्स लर्न करना मोर इम्पोर्टेंट देन एवर है। एआई लिटरेसी, एआई टूल्स के साथ इफेक्टिवली काम करना अब एक बेसलाइन स्किल बन रहा है, जस्ट लाइक यूजिंग अ कंप्यूटर। So here's the takeaway. Soft skills are not going anywhere. They are becoming more important. Technical skills constantly change हो रही है, but human skill change नहीं हो सकती है। अब let's talk about the responsible side of AI. Because AI perfect नहीं है, and sometimes AI completely wrong information भी confidently दे सकता है। डीप फेक्स, एआई वीडियोस और ऑडियो को एक्सट्रीमली कन्विंसिंग वे में फेक कर सकता है, सो डोंट ट्रस्ट एवरीथिंग विदाउट वेरिफिकेशन। हेलुसिनेशन, एआई कॉन्फिडेंटली ऐसे फैक्ट्स बना सकता है जो रियल लगते हैं बट एक्चुअली फॉल्स होते हैं, सो ऑलवेज डबल चेक नंबर्स, डेट्स एंड नेम्स। प्रिवेसी, पासवर्ड्स, हेल्थ इंफॉर्मेशन या लीगल डॉक्यूमेंट्स को रैंडम फ्री एआई टूल्स में पेस्ट मत करो। आपको एग्जैक्टली नहीं पता कि डेटा कैसे स्टोर या यूज हो रहा है। मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन, एआई फॉल्स इंफॉर्मेशन को भी कंप्लीटली कॉन्फिडेंट कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ रिपीट कर सकता है। ऑलवेज क्रॉस चेक विद ट्रस्टेड सोर्सेज। Simple rule: if it involves money, health, legal matters, or personal data, always verify independently. अब let's build on our prompting skills. एक सिंपल फॉर्मूला है जो आप ऑलमोस्ट एवरी टाइम यूज कर सकते हो। ACE, A equals action. AI एक्चुअली क्या करना है? समराइज, राइट या ब्रेनस्टॉर्म। C for context. एआई को क्या बैकग्राउंड इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, ऑडियंस कौन है, टोन क्या होनी चाहिए और कितना लॉन्ग होना चाहिए। ई एग्जाम्पल, एआई को दिखाओ कि गुड आउटपुट कैसा लुक करता है। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एक वीक प्रॉम्प्ट है, राइट अबाउट क्लाइमेट चेंज, बट अ स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रॉम्प्ट जिसको हम एस फॉर्मेट से लिख सकते हैं वो ऐसा होगा: राइट अ शॉर्ट सोशल मीडिया पोस्ट दैट इज द एक्शन। For high school students, that is the context. Make it engaging and encouraging. Like this, the future is in our hands. Let's build a greener world together. That's the example. Same topic, but completely different quality of result. So remember, action plus context plus example equals ACE. All right, अब it's your turn. अपना फोन निकालो और ओपन चैट जीपीटी और क्लाउड राइट नाउ। आप इन 3 चैलेंजेस से कोई भी एक चूज कर सकते हो, जैसे कि रिज्यूमे पावर अप, एक वीक रिज्यूमे बुलेट को स्ट्रॉन्गर और मोर स्पेसिफिक बनवाओ। ईमेल ड्राफ्ट, टीचर को रिकमेंडेशन लेटर के लिए एक शॉर्ट ईमेल ड्राफ्ट करवाओ। ऐसे ब्रेनस्टॉर्म, किसी कॉलेज ऐसे प्रॉम्प्ट के लिए 3 डिफरेंट आइडियाज जनरेट करवाओ। आपके पास अराउंड 7 मिनट्स है। जस्ट टाइप योर प्रॉम्प्ट एंड देखो एआई क्या रिस्पॉन्स देता है। और अगर फर्स्ट रिजल्ट परफेक्ट नहीं है तो प्रॉम्प्ट को और रिफाइन करो। दैट्स एक्चुअली द पार्ट ऑफ द स्किल। So can you open the chat GPT and try this?
Yes, please.
Once you have done it, you can share the kind of response you're getting from AI. And you can also let us know what prompt you had put on the AI.
Yes, please, may I?
Yes.
Yes. So I am writing email draft teacher for a short letter recommendation. So I have some some letter like short draft
What prompt have you written?
request for letter of recommendation for teacher.
आप इसको थोड़ा और इम्प्रूव कर सकते हो, जैसे कि आपका एक्शन है पर कॉन्टेक्स्ट या फिर एक्सपेक्टेशंस नहीं है। तो फिर आप कॉन्टेक्स्ट में कुछ एग्जाम्पल दे के उसको राइट कर सकते हो। और एक्सपेक्टेशन में आप उसे बता
Okay.
सकते हो कि आपको एक कैसे टोन में चाहिए और क्या किस फॉर्मेट पे चाहिए।
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Tathya, we've also got one response on the chat.
It's a good prompt, sweetie. Last thing before we open up it for questions, अगर आप एआई के बारे में और डीपली लर्न करना चाहते हो तो यहाँ से स्टार्ट कर सकते हो तो यहाँ से स्टार्ट कर सकते हो एंड मेनी ऑफ these resources are free. गूगल एआई एसेंशियल अराउंड 5 आवर कोर्स है एंड सर्टिफिकेट भी मिलता है. कॉर्सेरा कोर्सेज को ऑडिट मोड में फ्री में लर्न कर सकते हो. सर्टिफिकेट नहीं मिलेगा बट लर्निंग कंटेंट अवेलेबल होता है. YouTube simple search tool name tutorial and you will find thousands of free tutorials and walkthroughs. Your school or your college चेक करो कि स्कूल में एआई वर्कशॉप्स या क्लब्स अवेलेबल है या नहीं. You might actually be surprised what's already available. And remember, money isn't necessarily a barrier to getting started with AI. आप बेसिक टूल्स को फोन से भी एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हो. Now it's your turn. What are you worried AI will do in your future? And what questions do you have? Does anyone have any questions?
You can also put the questions on the chat. Otherwise, you can unmute yourself and ask the questions. Yes, we have a question from Sweetie. Yes, Sweetie, go ahead. You're on mute, Sweetie. Uh,
Yes, please. So I just wanted to know about Google AI Essentials. Uh, on which website or link is there to learn 5 hours AI free course and certificate also?
So you can just go on Google and type Google AI Essentials, and then you will find the course.
Do we have to register it or we will
No, you
or
just
we
have to write your Gmail and your some details such as phone number and etc. And then you will get registered. You don't have to pay any money for that.
okay, okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
we have a question from Amit. Yes, Amit, over to you.
So, sir, I am an artist. I like to draw paintings and portraits. So, how can AI help me to make my paintings means all deep and make it all fantastic? AI can help me in this.
Yes, I can surely help in this. There are many AI tools that you can use. The best tool where you can edit and more you can more explore your painting is like you can upload your image on the Canva, which is on Google. You just have to write Canva and it will pop up, and then you can like upload it on the Canva AI, and it will help you improve. Uh, if that resource isn't available, then you can also type a prompt in the chat GPT and upload your image, and it will also help you uh, increase the image quality and also increase the amount of work that you have done.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, everybody, for the questions. And thank you so much, Tathya, for taking up this topic today. Um, yes, we can provide it.
Should I share this?
Yes, you can put it on the chat. Yeah. So meanwhile, Tathya is putting the PPT on the chat. I'll now invite Aisha to come forward and take the session ahead. the way you understood right now that AI can help you become independent or, be productive. At the same time, it's important to understand how there are also, a lot of topics in the world of economy and business that can also help you become self-reliant. Maybe you can use some of your skills to grow a business out of it. And at the same time, how to make sure you are following sustainability as well, because these days a lot of business owners, especially artisans, they make so many things from scratch, from waste products, and they are making such good products out of it, and it really adds on to the economy. And if we are also able to understand how it contributes to the economy, I think it can really help us grow. So today we'll understand from Aisha about sustainability and circular economy as well. Over to you, Aisha.
Okay, so I'll just get right into it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to something that I like to call a Circular Futures Workshop, which you will understand why I call it that a bit later. So today is actually our first session of two. So today we're basically going to focus mainly on the understanding of the concepts behind concepts such as sustainability and circular businesses. Today, I really want you to understand why these ideas matter, how circular businesses work, and what makes them different from like regular businesses or like traditional businesses. And then the second time we meet in the second session, we'll take like everything that we've learned today and actually put into practice. We'll work in teams and we'll identify like a real problem, understand our customers, brainstorm a solution, build like a brand around it, and eventually turn that idea into a pitch. So just think of today as building the foundation, and the next session would be building on top of it. So let's start with something that we've probably all heard before, sustainability. So I want to ask all of you, what do you think that sustainability means, like the term in general? You can just raise your hands or just unmute or maybe even type in the chat. Doesn't okay. Yes, Amit.
Oh, okay, ma'am. So the sustainability means a business which covers the problem that humans face and also covers the problems that environment face. Like there are many leaves and we can make the businesses from the leaves. One type that can I ask?
Yes, that's a very good example as well. You do encompass like the actual meaning of it, but in like what like the textbook definition is, sustainability basically means that meeting the needs of the people today without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So basically, sustainability, like as you mentioned, isn't just about environment, to be honest, as Amit said. There's actually three important parts of sustainability. There's people, planet, and profit. So, Pele, let's talk about people. This basically means that we think about things like fair treatment, well being, workers, communities, and the social impact of a business. So, when we're thinking about whether something is sustainable, we shouldn't just ask, is this good for the environment? We should also ask, is this good for the people involved in the business or in the situation? Then we have planet. Planet is probably the part like where which we like most commonly associate the word sustainability with, which basically means the environment. It means protecting the natural resources that we have, reducing waste and reducing pollution and protecting the ecosystem as a whole. And third is profit. Basically, this is really important when we're talking about businesses like I am going to be today. A business has to be able to survive financially. So, a sustainable business isn't just one that does something environmentally friendly. It needs to balance people, planet, and profit. And that's what we mean by the triple bottom line, which basically means that it encompasses people, planet, and profit. So moving on to like the main idea of today's workshop is called the circular economy. Does anyone know what a circular economy is, or like has anyone ever heard about it? Nope. Okay. So, a circular economy is an economic system which is designed to eliminate waste by keeping materials and products in use for as long as possible. Basically, it means that instead of thinking that you, like, for example, you have a product, you make, use, and you throw it away. That's usually the system that we use. But so, when you're talking about a circular economy, you create a system where materials will stay in circulation. That's why it's called circular economy. So we can think about it as make, use, reuse or repair, recycle, and regenerate. And then the loop continues. The most important idea here is that waste from stage one can become an input for another stage. To give you an example, instead of throwing away a product when we're finished with it, we ask ourselves, could we repair it? Could someone else use it? Could we take its materials and use them to create something new? And that's the mindset behind circularity and circular economy. So as I mentioned before, there's two models actually. So to understand this, we'll just look at them. The first is a linear economy or a linear model, which follows the sort of system that we follow the most: take, make, use, and dispose. We take resources from the planet, turn them into products, use those products, and then eventually throw them away. And the problem is that resources are finite, which basically means that there's not like unlimited resources, right, on our earth. And waste keeps accumulating and it keeps building up. And when we compare that with the circular economy, instead of just simply throwing away things, we try to design out waste, keep materials in use, repair and reuse products, and regenerate natural systems. So resources can keep cycling through the system instead of constantly being taken away from the planet and eventually becoming waste. So at this point you might be thinking, but why would a business actually want to do this? Isn't sustainability expensive? But not necessarily. It's not an expensive thing to like sort of follow. There are several business reasons why companies are becoming more circular. Um, First of all, lower costs. So, if businesses reuse materials, they may spend less on constantly purchasing new raw materials. Second, customer demand. Basically, consumers, especially us younger consumers, are increasingly interested in sustainable brands. So, sustainability can actually influence what people choose to buy. Third, we have new revenue, which basically means that circularity can also create completely new ways of making money. Like businesses can offer repair, resale, rental, or subscription models rather than just relying on selling brand new products every single time. Fourth point is regulation. Governments also want you to like promote sustainability, so they started like introducing rules and incentives that revolve around sustainability. Incentives are basically they give you money if you follow that. um then we have risk reduction, which basically means that if a company depends heavily on scarce raw materials, fluctuations in the availability or price can create problems. So, using materials more efficiently can reduce that dependence. Then, lastly, we have brand loyalty. It basically means that because the business would have such a strong purpose of contributing positively to the environment, it can help businesses grow stronger relationships with its customers. And yeah, so sustainability isn't necessarily something that would sit separately from business. It can actually become a part of the business model itself. So let's look at a few real world examples. These are just a few that I knew of. Like for example, Patagonia. It has this initiative which is Worn Wear, where basically customers can repair, resell used gear rather than simply buying something new every time. And the interesting part is that Patagonia isn't just saying ki don't buy new things. It's creating a business model around keeping products in use for longer. Then IKEA, which all of you must know about, it has this program called the buy back and resell model, which basically means that the furniture that people have been like furniture that's been used for a while can be brought back, refurbished, and resold to other consumers. Again, instead of just like ending like the product life when the first customer is finished with it, it gets another use. Loop, which focuses on durable packaging that can be returned, cleaned, and reused. So instead of like constantly producing single use packaging like those cardboard boxes or plastic bags that we see, the same packaging can circulate between customers and the business. I want to ask all of you if you guys know any circular business models or like any companies that you might think follow this.
Could also
Um,
be any Indian brand or any local brand in your neighborhood that follows it. Yes, Amit.
Ma'am, so there is a shoes company, Nike, who make shoes with the help of waste plastics.
that's a perfect example of a circular business model as well, because when they use materials such as like things that would have already gone to waste like plastic and everything, it makes a sort of merit for the environment, that you're not just like putting them to accumulate in one place, you're reusing it, giving it another life, as I talked about before. Most of you would also know H&M. Does everyone know H&M? H&M. Okay. Do you guys know Mud Jeans? So all of these brands, basically clothing brands, especially like recently, they've started doing these programs where you can just give them back the clothes that you've already bought, and they turn that into something new for their brand. So these are a lot of like, so not just these, there are a lot more examples of circular business models. So it's not just um like a new concept. People have been doing this for quite a while. Now this is probably one of the most important things that we should discuss and understand today, is that circular business models aren't successful despite being sustainable. It's a sort of stereotype that a lot of people have. Basically, sustainability can actually help the business be like financially stronger. For example, as you can see on the screen, first is lower input costs, which basically means that reusing or refurbishing materials can be sometimes cheaper than constantly having to buy new ones. So as Amit said, so then in Nike you would keep like if you had not done like using waste materials, you would have to buy raw materials like the sort of cushion for that, or like the cloth for the shoelaces and everything. You would have the company would have had to buy it over and over and over again. But then when you use waste material, you're of course being a merit to the environment, but also having lower input costs. Repeat revenue, which is basically repair, resell, rental, and subscription models that can bring customers back repeatedly. Like in the example before, where in IKEA, where furniture can be bought back and then stuff like that. It's like the concept of repeat revenue. Premium pricing is that some customers are actually willing to pay more for products they trust and see as a responsibly made decision. um, and then lastly, we have stronger brand equity, which basically means that when a business has a clear sustainability story that customers can genuinely connect with, and that just creates loyalty around the brand. So all of this basically shows that when we think about circular business models, we shouldn't just think about sustainability versus profit, like if you can gain like money from doing a sustainable business. Instead, we should start thinking, how can sustainability actually create business value? And that brings us to the end of the conceptual part of today's session. And basically, what we've understood is what sustainability actually means, the three parts of the triple bottom line, which is people, planet, and profit, what a circular economy is, the difference between a linear and a circular business model, why businesses are moving towards circularity, and how real companies are already using these models. But of course, we haven't built a rough idea of our business yet. And in next session, that's where we'll actually get to do that. We'll start by so until our next session, I wanted you guys to like look around your own like schools, colleges, homes, and just communities in general, and ask what is a real problem that we notice. Then, when we come back, we'll identify who experiences that problem, speak to potential customers, brainstorm circular solutions, create a brand identity, like a logo and everything, and then we'll finally turn our idea into a 3-minute pitch. So yeah, so today was just like about understanding the why and the how, and next session we're just gonna take those concepts and actually build something with them. Is there any questions that anyone would like to ask? Okay.
If you want to ask any questions, you can. Anything that was not, very much clear, Aisha will be happy to repeat it for you, because the next session that we'll have on next Thursday, next week, we will pick it up from here, and we'll actually try to implement what we have learned from today's session. In case something is not clear, you can ask Aisha again. Okay, so you all might also be wondering that how this topic, will benefit you. So even, all of you must be having some or the other skill set, right? Like Amit mentioned, you love to paint, you are really good at drawing. So, like when you move forward, you can definitely use that skill set to, convert that thing into a source of, business and income, or something that will really help you contribute to the economy. Maybe what you have learned like in today's session, might help you later on in life, when you have to actually step in and become self-reliant, or, use your skill to, come up with something very solid. Could be you converting your skill into a business. So that's the reason why it's important to be pretty clear about these topics, even, when we are in 11th, 12th, or maybe college first year, second year. Okay. So that was it for today's session. We wanted to understand number one, sustainability and circular economy, and also how understanding uh, how AI operates, how you can use AI very effectively, leverage the resources you have to become productive and upskill. So that's what we wanted to take you through today. We hope you like the session. Do you want to share some reflections? How did you like the session? What are the two things that you're going away with after today's session? Yeah, Shruti, go ahead. Uh, yes, Amit, we will come to you as well. After Shruti, we will come to you.
I like this session. I like both of the presentation. I would love to explore. I would love to do Google AI, use Google AI tools, and also do free AI learning course of 5 hours. And I'm very curious to use Grammarly AI tool for my for my studies, further studies. Thank you for these ideas. Thank you,
Thank you,
Tathya.
sweetie.
Thank you,
You're
Aisha.
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you. Over to you, Amit.
So today's session was very nice. Both of the presentation I like very much. I get today's very much knowledge, like how to use AI and how AI can help me. And by Aisha Didi's presentation, I get to know how sustainability process can help me to generate income and many more. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Amit, for sharing that. Anybody else would like to share their feedback or reflections? Okay, so that's we have reached the end of today's session, and thank you so much, everybody, for joining in, taking out your time. We'll meet you again in the next session on Thursday next week. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Aisha. Thank you so much, Tathya.
Welcome,
Thank
ma'am.
Thank you, dear students. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Bye now.
Okay,
Thank
bye bye, bye bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, thank you.
What link am I supposed to join for my class?
Yeah, just a second.